Hey everyone, so I made this Christmas dress for Audrey and bought these pretty vintage buttons to secure the back, and when I ordered them online I missed the little detail that they are cuff-link buttons. The description had it right there, I just didn't see it. So anywho, how did I install these little beauties? Well, I decided on 4 buttons and marked their position with some tailor's chalk. Then I used this buttonhole silk twist thread, say that 10 times fast, and started to make a large eyelet. And I'm realizing that the black velvet with the black thread is not the best for the video, so I switched to this purple corduroy with some white pearl cotton. I also do have another video that goes over how to make an eyelet, more of an embroidery setting, and I will link that video down below in case it's helpful. But I'm just using this scrap piece of corduroy and doubling it over, and then I'm setting my needle up away from where I'm going to put the eyelet, that way I can hide the tail. Then I stitch a circle going through both pieces of fabric. This circle helps to establish your lines as well as keep your fabric together with its lining. And I didn't use any knots here, I'm just being careful not to pull too hard on my thread so I don't pull it through. And after a little bit it'll just become secure. So next I used an awl to form a hole. This is going to be quite a rather large eyelet, so the awl is just the first step. I'm going to trim up the excess fabric and then keep going with the awl and then keep trimming up the excess fabric until I get the hole big enough, kind of going back and forth between the two. And big enough is going to be a smidgen bigger than what you want your end result to be, since the eyelet stitches will take up some room as well as bring some tension to the situation, which will bring everything closer together. So to form your eyelet, you'll use the buttonhole stitch by taking your needle to the wrong side of your work, looping your thread behind your needle, like behind the tail end of your needle as well as behind the front end of your needle, and then pull your needle through. Now give a decent yank to this and you'll see your thread will it'll pop over a little pearl, if you will, and that kind of forms the front of the stitch. And you just rinse and repeat. You'll work around the entire circle until you get to the other side. And I'm going to leave some of the footage in here, but if you want to jump ahead to the next step, here is the timestamp. Alternatively, I thought about using a small grommet to make a hole to accept the cufflink buttons, and I still think that would be a good choice, particularly if you are not into hand sewing. So to finish off the eyelet, I send my needle to the back side of my work and slide it underneath the last stitch, which kind of just holds that thread in place. And then I send my needle between the lining and the garment fabric, so again I can hide that tail. Hiding these tails, it may seem like a really small detail, but it really does add up and it makes your work just look very polished, at least in my opinion. So now we have a way to insert this cuff link button. Of course, you'll need one eyelet on each side of the garment so the cuff link button can secure both sides together. Now, they aren't the easiest buttons in the world, but for a special one-time garment, they are definitely doable, and I think they're really pretty. So I hope this video was helpful. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.